what is the m value? That is 5 kg, right? Into, then what is v value as per the given formula? V is nothing but a 7, right, minus of, then 3, right, 3 into, or whole divided by, the time is given 2 seconds, isn't it? Now if I simplify the whole the parameters, so I can get it here. I can get f is equals to, here 5, let me write 5 as it is, right, into, we know that 7 minus 3 is how much? 7 minus 3, that is 4, isn't it? That can be written as 4 into, that is 5 into 4 whole divided by the 2 second, that time, that which can be written as same. Okay, now, so now we know that 5 fours are, which is also equal to the 5 fours are 20 and divided by 2, and which also gives 2 tens are 20, isn't it? So I can write 10 Newton. So now what we have got here, so here now force we have found out, that is 10 Newton, right? Whenever the body which has 5 kg of mass, and when the constant force is applied on that object, it has changed its initial velocity from 3 meter per second to 7 meter per second at 2 seconds, then the applied force is 10 Newton. So this is the answer for first thing, right? Still we have the second problem. So what is that second problem? Here we have to find out the final velocity when the force applied on the object. So this is what the force, the 10 Newton of force, when this force which is applied on the object for 5 seconds, for the duration of 5 seconds, then what would be the final velocity of the object? So that we need to find out, right? Again, from this formula we can easily get the equation for the second problem. We need to find out the final velocity, isn't it? So for that final velocity, I can derive the equation from this statement, that can be written as, here I can write V is equals to, right, V is equals to, now I can send f is already, which is in the LHS side, let me write as it is f, right? Then t is in the denominator. When it goes to the LHS side, that will becomes into t, right? Then divided by mass will be, which will be goes to the numerator, then that will be m, then plus this minus u will goes to the LHS side, that can be written as plus u, isn't it? So this is how we can derive the equation for velocity, right? So v will be here I can write here, see, I can write it here, see. So this is the equation, right? So here is the equation, that is f is equals to, I can say it, f is equals to m, right, v minus of u divided by t, isn't it? So from this I need to get the equation for final velocity v, isn't it? So for that I can send this t to the LHS side, so which is initially it is in the denominator. When it goes here, goes to LHS side, that will becomes f into t, isn't it? F into t. Then so mass which is in the numerator, when it goes to the LHS side, that will goes to the denominator, that is f into t by m. Then this minus u, when it comes to the LHS side, that changes its sign, that is plus u. Then this is an equation for v here, right? This is what we have written here. V is equals to f into t divided by m plus u, right? So now now here is, now substitute the values here over here. So F is, we have found, that is 10 Newton, isn't it? Into the time is now 5 seconds. It's not 2 seconds because we are dealing with the second one. So 5 into T divided by, so mass is same, that is 5 kg, right? So let me write 5, then plus I can write u, initial velocity is 3 meter per second. There is no change in the initial velocity, 3 meter per second, right? Now if I simplify by using the BODMAS rule, or isn't it, so I can get here v final velocity v is equals to, and 5 here, here, this 5 and this 1 5 will get cancels, isn't it? Then 1 will be there. 10 into 1, 10. So 10 plus 3, 13. Here I can get 13 meter per second, right? So now by applying of the 10 Newton of force for 5 seconds, the final velocity will be changing to 13 meter per second, right? From 3 meter per second to